Good morning, everyone. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that lazy Mr. Dart has basically just got up out of bed and he's talking to me in his pyjamas, but you'd be completely wrong. I've actually been in the bath. I've done my hair especially in order to show you this morning some yoga. Yeah, some yoga. Because I've not really been doing much of it over the last couple of weeks, and I thought if I do my yoga whilst talking to you guys, maybe you could join in and do it as well. So I'm going to start today with the lotus position, I think, which is something like this, and it's a bit painful. Now, anyway, welcome along to Wednesday, the 15th of April. It's lovely to see all of you guys again. We're coming very close now to the end of our first week of learning back at school. Now, you've all done an amazing job and I'm really proud of the efforts that you're putting in so far, so keep it going. And remember, these instructional videos that we're doing for you, you can pause them at any time. Now, that's quite a good skill to do, especially if you want to hear something being read again. Maybe you didn't hear it properly the first time, just pause, and then maybe you could simply rewind it back again. Just an idea, okay? That's covered to the end of the first activity. Right, let's have a go now at touching my toes. Now, I'm not very good at this one. So, apparently, legs out straight, like this, and then try and touch. Don't laugh. I'm not as supple as you guys. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Hurts. Well, anyway, I wanted to say a big hello this morning to a few kids who have been trying really hard with their work. Ow! Ali, you're doing a great job. Good to see you getting back with your studies again. Charlie, you're starting early in the morning. I love it. I can see you working at 8 AM. Very proud of you. Ian, you're working really hard. The questions you asked in your maths clinic yesterday afternoon were very good as well. Ow! Eloisa, your feedback is really good. I love reading the little comments that you write for me. Tiger, your storyboard yesterday was fantastic. It was a pleasure to see. And finally, Sammy, it's been good to see the work that you've been doing. So well done to you kids. Oh, that hurts. Right, what one's next? We'll do a plank now, shall we? So this one's one of the trickiest ones I think we can do. Now I believe you've got to balance yourself on your forearms like this. Keep your tummy in nice and tight like that. And try and see if you can hold it. In fact, the world record for this was set by, I think, a 70-year-old guy, an American or Canadian guy, a couple of weeks ago. And he held this position for something ridiculous, a 70-year-old guy, for about 7.5 hours. Now my body's shaking already, so I'm not going to hold it for 7.5 hours. I'll just talk to you quickly about English today. So English today, your activity is a reading one. Reading comprehension. It's looking at the first scene of The Little Shop of Horrors, and it's asking you a few questions. Now you should be able to do that relatively well, I think, after studying the play for the last 2 days, so best of luck with that. With maths, you're going to be ordering decimals to 2 decimal places. Miss Hall's instructional video is going to be online and you can check out what to do. Oh, this hurts. Now, not many of you, as many as I would have liked, have started IPC yet. So maybe use today to get started with the IPC. Oh, that's painful. Golly. Right, last one from me. So, remember today, kids, that the clinic that we're doing for you at 3 different times. Okay, hands like this, down on the mat, and raise. That's quite nice. It stretches your lower back. And when you get old like me, you kind of find it a bit of a relief in the morning when you get up. So anyway, clinics today, 12:30, 12:50, and also 1:10. Try to be on time for your clinic. If you can't remember what time it was, send me a text and I'll let you know your exact time. It was really good yesterday. Children who came to the clinic were on at the right times and they were getting involved. The best way to get the most out of the clinic is to make sure that before you come, you've got some questions that you can ask me. Sometimes when you're looking at my face and the kid's face for the first time, it can be a bit intimidating. So try to see if you can think, maybe write some notes down in advance to help you plan what it is you need to say. This is our last full day of learning this week, okay? Tomorrow we're going to have a bit of a catch-up day, so any work you've missed this week, you can make sure you do tomorrow. Try also to make sure you can do some specialist activities today, so you can have maybe a little bit of a more relaxing day than you've had the rest of this week. Tomorrow afternoon, we're going to do a class Zoom assembly at 12:30. That's when all of you guys can come along, say hello to each other, and also maybe play a few games with me. I'm now going to try and see if I can grow some arms back because this hurts. Oh, goodness me. I thought this was going to make you feel better. I'm going to say goodbye to you now, boys and girls. And I think, as they say, hands together like this. Miss Zarbia and Miss Pravina would let me know if this is right. We would say Namaste. So, Namaste to you, boys and girls. Have a wonderful day. Be in touch if you need anything from me, and I'll see you a bit later on. See you soon.